Hi, everybody. This is Katie Malatesi and Kelly Green. We are co-social media editors from the Belladonna, and we are so happy today to have Jennie Egerdie as a guest to talk to us. Jennie is the author of Frog and Toad, and as of tomorrow, which is May 7th, her new book is coming out called Oh Bother. So we are here today to talk to her about that and all things comedy. So thank you, Jennie, for being here.
Thanks for having me.
At what point did you decide to be an author, and what was your path to publication?
First of all, I love that you're like, oh, there's an intentional path. She's plotting a life course in any way that it's recognizable. I I mean, don't get me wrong. I always wanted to write books. I just never thought that would be possible.
Mhm.
And then until I started publishing short humor, I started publishing on McSweeney's and Belladonna. I wrote a piece about Frog and Toad that went viral um, in 2020. In 2020, yeah, it was August 2020. And from it going viral, from the community of writers that I'd met from writing short humor, I got a lot of really good advice and ended up pitching agents, met my agent, signed with her, wrote a proposal, and sold the book that year. I was thinking the other day where I was like, oh, I wrote 2 books in 3 years. I'm like, I don't think that would have been possible if I was really thinking about it too much. And
How
lucky.
cool.
I guess I got lucky. Yeah.
Yes and no. I mean, the talent is there and the humor is there. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yes,
true.
the talent is undeniable.
It's true. It's true. Okay. So where did you get your inspiration for this book?
Oh, okay. I have a lot of environmental anxiety.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like relatable or like people are reading
A little bit.
Sure.
tiny bit. Yeah, I have a shit ton bag of cats filled with. My body is just a skin bag of cats filled with like anxiety. So actually, the impetus was basically just was thinking about. I was thinking about a next book. I was thinking about doing something that was tonally similar to my first. Honestly, just to be like, just to keep, because I wrote the first one so quickly, my brain was still in it. And yeah, and it just, I love Winnie the Pooh. It's Winnie the Pooh's in the water supply. I'm sure we all love Winnie the Pooh, and I was just, they live in a wood, and I got concerned. And yeah, and I thought also they're very joyful, like delightful characters who have like a sense of community, and that's been really important for me. So I kind of wanted to play with that for a little bit.
Okay, my next question is where and or how do you get comedy inspiration, just in general?
I mean, everywhere. Yeah, I find a lot of comedy in in tragedy, in like bad things happening. Like my friend got his car stolen last month, and I'm still laughing about it. Like that's I guess because I'm like a really that's like deep. I guess that like very human failure thing. I think failure is really funny and really can be really joyful, and yeah, I'm someone who like will fall on my face and start laughing kind of thing. And I think that's a lot of the people I know in comedy. I do really love, like I grew up like I love the Muppets. The Muppets are huge. And that like vaudevillian style humor. I grew up on a lot of like Groucho Marx, very like old timey humor, as well as in like Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner. I saw O'Mary, the Cola Scola play.
Oh, you got in? Oh, that's so cool.
I got in, and I'm a big fan of Cola Scola, and I love Amy Sedaris. So like, I watched it with Amy Sedaris, which they're on, and yeah, so that was extremely like inspirational to me and fantastic. You know, just like raccoons watching those little fuzzy bastards.
Little hands.
Brings me home every time.
After Frog and Toad are doing their best, how quickly did you start on Oh Bother? Because you did say that you were still kind of in it. And also, do you feel like having finished that very first book made the process easier with the second?
Okay, that's a good question, actually. So for my Frog and Toad, I wrote it in 2021 in January to February. I wrote it in like like a sprint in like a 2 month period. Yeah, a little under 2 months. And then it was out fall 2021. And then I was pitching, like lightly pitching. I hadn't written the proposal, but lightly, like just like verbally pitching to my publisher, Oh Bother, by January, February the next year. So it was really about 3 months after when that idea had kind of formed enough that I was like willing to get on a call and talk about it.
Yeah.
So it was pretty quick after. I would say it was about 2 months after I started thinking about it. And honestly, the impetus was, what now? What next? So like the process of like entering into a contract, like writing a proposal, pitching it to editors, entering into a contract, like manuscript, delivery dates, all those sorts of things, because I had done it. I actually was surprised at how like familiar it was, which like of course it was. I did it before, so doing it again. So it actually was really helpful, because I feel like when you do anything, every time I do something for the first time, like a new thing, I'm always really angry at myself because I think I should be going faster. Like I'm like, oh, I should be better than this. I should know. I don't really allow myself the space to learn. Like I'm like, you gotta pick it up quick, baby, or you're gonna fall behind, you're gonna die, and the wagon train's leading, like all that stuff. Yeah, so which I think a lot of us may be like that. And
my question is, which celebrity would you love to have a feud with?
Oh my God.
I'm going drama. Yeah.
I'm going high drama. I would love to be part of like like an old school, like a Bette Midler, Joan Crawford sort of. Like scratch your eyeballs out, like grand dame kind of. I would love that. But I'd also love, I don't know, like a really, I don't know, I'd love to like have like a very like high profile beef with like Gravedigger the monster truck, like me versus Gravedigger. like, I'll see you in the ring, like me versus the car, like that.
Love that.
that I mean, but Gravedigger's a huge celebrity. Like, there's no way Gravedigger is ever gonna. But like, I'm not fit to polish their hubcaps, but like.
Gravedigger could see this. We can't make any promises. We don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Fingers crossed. I mean,
could be a
do a lot for me.
Subscriber would do a lot for me. You know that I'm going back to your first answer, and I'm just picturing like a lot of martinis thrown in faces, and just.
And I would do that to the car too. Just me.
The car's getting a martini in the face too.
Well, because I assume the car would have stolen my wife. So.
I think that's
the car.
Or like
reasonable
a Monster
assumption.
Energy drink in the car's face. I don't know if that's more.
That's better. A Smirnoff Ice. I ice the car. Just go down on one knee. He denied my icing, and I never forgave him. So I'm gonna castrate Gravedigger.
You son of a bitch! You know what you did.
That's gonna be the video tagline. You'll be like, "This gentle, nice guy." You can put the nuts on.
Yeah, just to wrap it up, anything else you want to give some info if you wish, or like whatever else you want to talk about, please feel free.
Ooh, I mean,
if you would like.
I mean, keep reading and submitting to Belladonna. What you guys do is amazing, cool. And if you are so inclined, highly recommend you purchase Oh Bother. It's gentle, it's fun, it's mackerel sized. The illustrations are cool. We did a map. Also, really good for a coaster. You got a wobbly table. This bad boy will do it. So
it's like a good size, yeah.
You'll never wobble again.
Go to bookstores, support local bookstores, people.
Yes.
Buy Oh Bother.
Highly recommend a local bookstore.
Thank you, Jennie Egerdie, for being with us on this wonderful interview. It had twists, it had turns. It had truck nuts, it had everything.
Really did. And thank you so much for having me.